What's up, everybody? Brett here, back today with the second episode of, I don't know, what do we call it? Snickers? SNKRX, I guess? I don't know, guys. It's a fun game, though. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the first episode, where we did kind of a warrior build. We tried to do some sort of vagrant warrior ranger build. We didn't get any psychers, but today I want to do something a little different. Our run here, we've been presented with a cleric and an arcanist. So the cleric, let's see, we have the healing and the sorcerer are the two class types we're going for. I don't think either one of these guys is probably particularly all that tough. I don't know who to put in the front. But the arcanist, okay. So launches a slow-moving orb that launches projectiles, each dealing 13 damage. If we can get it to level 3, it does arcane orb, plus 50% attack speed for the orb, and 2 projectiles are released per cast. And then this guy, the healer, heals a unit for 20% of its max HP when it drops below 50% max HP. And then at level 3, it has an awesome mass effect heal. So, let's just go. I'm hoping the music isn't too loud. You guys can hear me just fine. I listened to it on YouTube. It sounded okay. It sounds like the music's a little bit loud, but this game has pretty minimal settings. I can mute it, but that doesn't seem as fun. Arena clear. Okay. Well, the first couple are going to be easy, of course. I'll grab another arcanist. And I'll probably, you know what, I'll grab a swordsman. Just for the hell of it. And then that's it. But I want to do something different today. I'd rather not do a warrior strat. There's so many different types of classes and stuff that we can bring into this game. Ooh, that hit. That hit kind of hard. But it's nice to have a healer. We went through most of our run yesterday with no healing class. And then by the time we got the priest, it was kind of late. I don't want to hug him like that. It was kind of late, and it was perhaps even too late. Because we weren't even able to get a level 2 priest, I believe, which is a really high level type of healer. I don't know what like an all healer run looks like. Ooh, a level 2 arcanist, that's great. But we do increase our healing effectiveness, and then for the sorcerer, if we get 2 sorcerers repeat their attacks once every 4 attacks. So I'll grab the swordsman for now, but we're going to want to start saving pretty soon. Happy to have the level 2 arcanist though. So these things should be deadly now, the orbs that it shoots. I'm trying to stay close enough that my swordsman can attack, but maybe I just don't even need to do that. Just kite. I mean, it certainly looks better. Those guys get all enraged. Just want to drop the orb, let it shoot. That didn't do almost any damage. Bully him out of the way and run, 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 run! Don't kill my healer. Alright. Here we go. This is a big decision. All arrows fired by rangers have a 20% chance to knock back. That's really good. We had rangers a little bit in the last episode. I wasn't planning on building them, but that's a good ability. 50% damage to rangers and rogues. That seems really strong compared to some of the other ones that I've seen. And then periodically deal 10 times damage to all enemies, where X is how many mages you have. Divine punishment. Let's go for mages. That seems fun. Okay. I'll get the level 2 swordsman. I see that there is a swarmer class, which I would like to try. Let's just tack that on, and we'll sell at some point if we have to, but we do want to start saving money at some point so we can start also getting interest. I actually should have stopped for a second just to see what the Beastmaster did. And that huge lightning effect, I'm pretty sure was the triggering of that mage ability. Yeah. It looks awesome and it does huge AoE. Okay, they made that pretty easy for me. The Outlaw builds with the Warrior and the Rogue, of which we have one Rogue, one Warrior. I don't hate that, but I'd much rather go for these Mage class. Creates a small area that deals AoE damage. Okay. I'll take both of these guys. Outlaw throws knives, and the Beastmaster spawns 2 small critters if he crits. Okay. Testing, testing. I'm trying to be flexible, but I do, of course, want the synergy that I want. You know, I want to get the mages if I can. But like in every auto chest, the game isn't set up to be fair necessarily. It's not just going to give me the things that I want just because I want them. Do you see that little blue square AoE? It's nice. The range on it seems pretty big. Alright, yet another clear. Happy to take a cleric, and this guy is a silencer. Okay. Curses 5 nearby enemies for 6 seconds, preventing them from using special attacks. I'll take it, but I'm willing to ditch the rogues, and I'm willing to ditch other things. And we have the repeat attack ability on the sorcerers now. So we've got an elite here. So I'm happy to at the very least have all 7 of our fighters, of our heroes. If you call, I don't know what you're supposed to call them, considering they look like little squares. You gotta kill the elite. Oh, that was rough. We got him though. Okay, what do we have? Flying daggers. All knives thrown by rogues chain 2 times. Dang, I've got some rogue synergies. Crits from rogues deal 8 times damage, but normal attacks deal half damage. And then force push plus 25% knockback force. I'm gonna go for the flying daggers. Because now we have an opportunity to get rogue. A saboteur is really just a rogue for us. We don't have any other conjurers. Though I'm imagining conjurers play very well with swarmers. What does an engineer do? Drop sentries that shoot bursts of projectiles, each dealing 10 damage. And then this guy calls 2 saboteurs to seek targets and deal... You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna sell our warrior. Get the saboteur. And then, let's see. We have rogue. The only one that's out of place really is our healer. But he's also a level 2 healer, which is pretty sick. If I pick this guy up, he's just a conjurer. Yeah, I don't know where to fit this guy in. Because now that I'm noticing, these guys are actually sorcerers. But this guy is a mage, the magician. And mage is not a sorcerer. Okay. Let's get rid of the mage. And let's get the engineer. You know what? I'm gonna put the level 2 guys in the front and the back. This is taking a weird direction, but I'm okay with it. And those orange guys are ours. Those are our sentries, I guess. I mean, they haven't died yet. I don't know if they just stay on the battlefield the whole time, accruing value. Nope, one of them disappeared. Trying to stay away from everything. I'm not willing to get rid of our healer yet. I think it's just maybe too important to have one. A launcher. Not interested. I will take another Arcanist. Let me just double check. See how many mages you have. I don't have any mages now, so this is totally worthless. God dang it. That sucks. I'll take those. This isn't even the most... I mean, you can make some mistakes in the early game, but once we start making real money... Because right now we're at 25 gold, which means we're going to make 5 interest in addition every single round. Nice. I'm looking at the bottom to see if our healer's healing. Or if it waits until someone has to be below 50% HP for him to shoot him a heal. Because we've got our one guy down there who's orange and he's not getting healed. Okay, he got a little heal there. That heal's pretty weak. Yeah, the cleric's not doing as much work as I had hoped he might. The jester, that's interesting. What does the engineer do? Wait, I already have an engineer, right? Okay, so I want the engineer for sure. But the jester, if we had picked up, we have the flying daggers, but if we had picked up, by the way, House of Flying Daggers is a pretty sweet movie. If we had picked up the one that gives you increased crits, but lowers your basic damage, the jester has got to be like integral to that particular strategy. I feel like this is counting our sorcerers. Otherwise, I have no idea what's causing all that extra damage. But let's see. Do we want the jester? I'm starting to feel like the healer kind of sucks a little bit. Curses 6 nearby enemies. They will explode into 3 knives on death. That's kind of cool. I'm going to re-roll though. An Arcanist is excellent. Another Arcanist and then Cleric is excellent. I mean, I'm going to take them as long as they show up. See, this one is a Mage and an Enchanter. And the Hunter is a Conjurer. And I kind of like the idea of playing with Conjurers. Yeah. Our Sorcerer plan is starting to look pretty garbage. Even though my highest level guy is definitely the basic Arcanist. Man, I'm just so new to this game, it's hard to know when to duck out of something. I'm gonna sell that and grab the Hunter. Our second Silencer. The Corruptor is definitely what we were looking for. For Swarmer, adding more hits to them. But it's like, what do I get rid of? This guy's my Rogue and my Swarmer. I no longer have the Rogue. It's honestly just the healer. I'm getting rid of the healer. We're going to try no heal strats. And see how far that gets us. That might be a terrible idea. This is turning out very weird. Not at all what I wanted. But we may yet find some kind of really cool swarming mass summon strategy. ignore that guy. The white ones are the ones that shoot at us. They're super dangerous. Especially now that we have no healer. Oh god. Oh god, no. Survive. Alright, we need to play a little more snake and a little less auto chess, I think. I need my summons to do the kills. Run! Yeah, they're not gonna do it. Nope. Dang. Yeah, that felt like a pretty garbage run. Let's try again. Do something different. I mean, this time we got almost the identical start as we had last time. I wasn't seeing any, like, healer... any synergy between the healer class and the sorcerer class. I'm gonna do it again. And just be willing to pivot. I guess my biggest question is, like in all auto chess games, is how important are the synergies? Is it better to just have a bunch of random level 3s? Or is it best to go as hard as you can for one synergy? But when you're limited to only 7 of these guys, so I mean, the warrior synergy we did yesterday required, you know, 6 of our guys to be in that particular synergy, which left only 1 room for like a support character. And then I think it's super important too to listen to what our items are telling us. If we get, you know, multiple rogue items in a row, and that's all we have access to, is like maybe we should consider going rogue and getting those huge benefits from the items. I mean, we get an early hunter. I'm gonna sell that, grab the hunter, grab the cleric, a conjurer, a forcer, a healer, and a ranger. This guy is also a ranger. So I'm gonna pass on him. So the hunter has a chance to spawn a pet on kill. It was like, what was it, 20-30%, something like that? Also looks like he has to be somewhat close in order to shoot. Snake him real quick. There we go. We could use a little more firepower, I guess. That felt like it took a while. But, I mean, it's all kiting. +1 critter health. I mean, if we're going for the summons, this is legit, but I also see blunt arrows here. 20% chance for knockback. And then more damage, just pure 25% damage to rangers and rogues. I'm going to take the pure 25% damage. We're currently rocking 2 rangers. And here's another one, a dual gunner. Let's take him, and then we'll pass on the rest. He's both a ranger and a gunner, or a rogue, well, a ranger and a rogue rather. Trying to keep all the nomenclature straight. I know it can probably be confusing, especially if you're just listening to this. I want you guys to know what the hell I'm talking about. I'm trying also not to like be right where they are when they spawn, but because it's kind of random, I can't really predict. That's not bad, we didn't take too much damage. Okay, it's gonna be throwing vagrants at me now. I'll take them. Keep the cleric in the front. They are rangers. And there's such a low level one that they show up a lot, so getting them to level 3 seems to be pretty easy. And they do 25% bonus damage thanks to our items, so you know, it's hard to turn them down at this point unless I see better stuff. I don't want to be too snobby whenever I see I've been getting a lot of something. Shoot the gap. Change the angles up. Okay. Yeah, we'll make the level 2 vagrant. And then a scout, the lowest level rogue. I'll take him, but kind of not happily. Just a little bit of extra DPS might be good. I mean, maybe we're just rangers and rogues, you know? We'll see what kind of items we get next time. Alright, shoot this guy. Explosive arrow. Arrows fired by rangers have a 30% chance to explode, dealing 20% AoE damage. I can tell you right now that sounds amazing. And then blessing sounds good if you're going for a heal build, but explosive arrow I think is just what we need. And that kind of cements me heavily into... See, this one spawns critters if it hits. What does the hunter do? 20% chance to summon a pet. This guy's kind of cool. The Psykeeper seems like a great class. I'm going to take the Beastmaster though. Finish off my rogue. Swarmer is not really a big deal, but that puts me at my cap. I was just thinking, if we get like a way better healing option than the cleric, we might want to think about taking that. Something that synergizes with rangers and rogues. I don't know what that might be. Our little orange guys are spawning. Go this way. Go the other way. Go that way. Just stay away. Let our damage do the work. I guess I'll take another scout for now, but that puts us up to 25 gold. Let's hold here. This is not the time to spend. We want to stay in kind of a medium-ish range. And I'm looking for those explosions. Those are just those little squares that pop. Dang, that was pretty devastating. I wish I could see like some sort of report. I know that's kind of asking a lot for this game, but some sort of report on the DPS caused by each unit would give me a better idea of like which ones are doing, you know, what kind of work. Alright, very good. At this point, I'll keep taking them until it no longer feels smart. Like this guy, a Carver. Carves a statue that periodically heals one unit for 20% max HP if in range. So this guy also plays into our Conjurer strat. Summon damage and duration is boosted. We would lose our healer, and then this guy would give us host. Our scout's pretty damn weak. But not if I buff him. I don't know, man. The Carver feels like maybe a better cleric, but I'm already... You know what, that might not even be true. But he does give us the Conjurer bonus. And then the Swarmer bonus here, I might just feel like I have to give up on that. That comes from our Beastmaster. I'm gonna pass, even though they feel great. And then we get a chance for the Corruptor, which I feel like I might have to take. It gives me Ranger and Swarmer. Okay. So, I just got the level 2 Rogue. Dang. The Hunter might be the weak link. Even though he does spawn things. I've also only got 2 level 1 Rangers. I'm gonna sell the Rangers and get the Corruptor. And the Cannoneer is also... God dang it. There's so much here. Because it looks like we might just be leaning heavy into like Ranger strats. I mean, that's what our items are telling us. If we get 6 of these, we get a 16% chance to release a barrage. So 6 arrows, 16% chance to release 6 arrows. Cannoneer shoots a projectile that deals AoE damage. Could sell this Rogue. I lose Rogue. Still hoping to get more dual gunners. I'm gonna sell them. I'm gonna go for the Cannoneer. The Cleric is the only one that's out of his element, and here we get the Priest, who heals all allies for 20% of their max HP every heal, which is just so much better than what we're currently doing with our Cleric, but our Cleric is so close to his next level. Man. I'm tempted to take this anyway and sell my Cleric, which might seem crazy, and maybe it is. Maybe I just don't know enough about this game yet to know how crazy that may or may not be. Alright, we're gonna go. Maybe I'm overthinking it. We are only on level 9. I like the changes we made. It's just what we don't have right now are the levels. We've taken a lot of like really rare type characters, but we don't have the levels on them yet. But we didn't really have the levels on the things we sold either. The Cleric was getting up there, getting pretty high. But the Cleric also isn't that good, especially not compared to the Priest, who's just constantly healing 20% of everyone's damage. Okay, someone got knocked out, I'm not sure who. We're on the last wave. What do we got? Healing effectiveness, AoE damage, Divine Machine Arrow. Arrows fired by Rangers have a 40% chance to seek enemies and... Yeah. Alright, we full Ranger strats, guys. Full Ranger strats. I want these. Even though we have gotten rid of our archers at some point, I can't help but feel like they belong on this squad somehow, and that the rogues are the ones that have to go. So, like, the Beastmaster is a rogue Swarmer. I don't think the Swarmer is good enough to justify not having an additional Ranger, considering what it is that they actually bring to the table for us now. Okay, another Vagrant, sure. Barrager, okay. I feel like this guy's got to get in too, because that also gives us Forcer. Knockback force to all allies. Anyone that have knockback force. And he shoots a ton of arrows, so I feel like he's got to get on the squad. What do we get rid of that's like level 1? The Cannoneer seems pretty legit. See, this guy spawns critters, and the critters I don't think benefit from arrows fired. So I think this guy's got to go. Yeah. And I think we've kind of found our team. Okay. Level 2 archer, maybe put him in the back. For survivability reasons. And then let's go. I mean, in terms of items, we have the god items, I think. And if you have to have one healer, I feel like the priest is it. Check out all the explosions, man. All the piercing shots. Like, I'm not even getting anywhere near these guys. Whoop. Except for right now. On spawn. Alright, that was pretty devastating. Our DPS is awesome. Do I have a corruptor? I do not. The corruptor did what? Yeah, he spawns small guys. Okay. Don't need him. Pyromancer. Nearby enemies take 18.2 damage per second. Alright, another dual gunner. Thank you. Cannoneer. Thank you. Man, I need so much. I'm just rocking a bunch of level 1s. Imagine how much stronger we'll be when everything we shoot one-shots people. Right now, it feels like it's just our items are so good. Our synergy is so high. But the actual arrows themselves don't do like the job right away. But we're killing everything almost as soon as it spawns. So they're not getting a chance to kind of gang up on us and flood the map. Which would be devastating because we're all kind of squishy. Okay, roll it. Roll it. Okay, another Vagrant. What does a Sage do? Shoots a slow projectile that draws enemies in. One Vagrant away from a level 3. Okay, that's a level 2 dual gunner. That's much bigger damage. I'm gonna gamble there for the archer, but I'm not gonna go too much lower. Let's keep our interest rate high. I shouldn't have even done that, but it sort of paid off. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Look at the damage we're doing to the elite. Just stay away from him. Yeah, getting wrecked. All we need is level, so that our dudes are strong enough to survive the hits. Projectiles deal up to 100% damage far away and down to minus 50% up close. This is probably still good for us. All AoE attacks deal 5% damage per unit hit. We do have a lot of AoE. I'm going to take Resonance. I don't think we could... I think those were all probably equally okay for us. Alright, boom. And there's our level 3 Vagrant. So the champion of level 3 champion effect is kicked in. Plus 10% damage and plus 10% attack speed per active set. So we've only got 2 active sets, which kind of sucks, but I mean, it works. He's still a level 3. He's still going to do big damage. And we're just going to keep rolling. Damn, no love whatsoever. Wow. That was a lot of rolls to get nothing on. I think we only had 2 pickups there. Long shot definitely makes sense for us though. 100% bonus damage if we stay far away. Which is what we want to do. If I get a chance to take that one again, I probably will. But, I mean, look at all the AoE damage. All those boxes do, what is it, 5% more damage plus an extra 5% more damage for every unit inside the AoE. That seems like it's a lot of pretty free damage as well. Okay. I'm going to take my time, roll a little bit slow. I played enough of these games to have accidentally rolled past a really good pickup in the past. I don't want to do that. We don't have corruptors, correct? These guys are cannoneers. Right. Of course we don't have fairies. I'll take another archer. And let's go. Stay in kind of like a medium long range. Otherwise we just don't shoot. And then if we're not shooting them right when they spawn, we're missing an opportunity to get them at spawn, but also it prevents them from sort of like bunching up. Or like flooding the board, that way we have nowhere to run. Like these guys that start charging at us, they're going to be a problem. That's kind of what the priest is going to be here for. Alright, here we go again. This is the time. This is what we're doing. Another archer, okay. Barrager, okay. I mean, we're looking for those. Level 2 probably just does double damage. We're looking for it, okay. Level 2 cannoneer. Double AoE damage. What is your level 3 effect? Not that we'll ever get that, but showers the hit area in 7 additional cannon shots that deal 24 damage each. That feels pretty big time. Another hunter feels good too. And we'll pass. Stay away. Try to see where the X is going to show up. Bounce back. Go the other way. Do a little drive-by here. That's what I feel like I'm doing with this thing. I feel like I'm in like a stretch limousine, just doing drive-by. Grand Theft Auto style. Stay close to the white ones, so they don't post up and start shooting at you. And the AoE is just handling them. Beautiful. I think we're blessed. We have just a super synergistic run. Attacks by mages, nukers, or voiders have a 20% chance to create a void rift on hit. That seems strong, but I don't have that. I don't have any curses. Apply doom. When 4 doom instances are reached, they deal 200 damage. Enemies spawn with minus 20% max HP. Intimidation seems excellent. We will take that. Okay. Here we go. We got the hunter. That's our level 2 hunter. Excellent. We're one archer away from a level 3 archer. Another hunter, I'll take it. And there we go, boom. Level 3 archer. Big things, has bounce shot. The arrow ricochets off walls 3 times. Look out for that. And I'll roll one more time, even though purchasing would put us below 25. Just in case we got something good. So I'm noticing there was a little update today on this game, and it looks like they're hiding the cursor now, so I don't have to manually move it out of the way at the beginning of each run. Let's go close, get that drive-by. And look at the arrows bouncing. I gotta say, I like that. Because remember, each arrow potentially has a chance to trigger any of the other abilities that we have that trigger on arrow hits. So, more arrows equals more better. I will say this though, our priest is still level 1. Would love to remedy that. No need to buy archers anymore. Thankful to see a priest here. And we'll go. If I get to a point where I feel like we're losing terribly, I'll just spend all my money. You know, if it's like do or die, we spend the cash to try and survive as long as we can. But interest is how we have longevity. That's all auto chess type games. If you want to compete in the late game, you've got to have lots of income to see as many rerolls as possible, to get as good of units as possible. It's just straight up math. So the longer I can hold a bigger bank, the better. Go this way, let's go this way. That huge orange shot is the cannoneer, no doubt. Having a level 3 one of those must be devastating. If it drops, let's say, 7 additional shots in there. Whole lot of nothing. Okay. Roger, level 2. So just double damage. Another cannoneer. I'm gonna dip below for that. Even though the odds of us getting such a rare unit to level 3 are pretty low. In most auto chess games, it's like not even worth trying to go for such a thing, and especially in the late game. That was terrible, that was terrible, that was terrible. All we gotta do is kill the elite. I meant to go the other way when I hit the wall, but it just didn't happen. But all we have to do is kill the elite. It's crazy how much the Vagrant, like sitting in the front, just doesn't die. Okay, plus 2 critter health, we're not rocking critters. 20% healing effectiveness on a 20% heal. You do the math, it's not much healing bonus, but if it goes up to 40% or something like that when we get the level 2 priest, then this could start to actually do real numbers. And then 3 units will periodically take damage. All of your allies gain plus 8% damage per tick. I think immolation is good, but risky. The priest should make this good. I just don't know how much damage they'll periodically take, but I think that's the move. Are we gonna get there? There's so much that could help us here. Okay, barrager. Damn. To get one thing out of all of those is just rough. We've got 5 unit types that we need to see. So remember, 3 of our units are just constantly taking damage. But I'm hoping just the constant AoE heals offset that. Like, the priest is perfect for that, I think. Especially if I'm not taking that much damage. That was obviously a very easy wave for us. And there we go, level 2 priest. Let's see what you do. the same thing. I'm hoping it's just maybe the cooldown is shorter. Otherwise, we got boned. Sure, and I'll take the hunter. $20 of 25. We're going the distance, guys. I'm not celebrating too early, but I feel the synergy. Maybe we get another, you know, kick-ass item. Puts us over the top. But watch the priest for me. I won't be able to do it unless I go back and like watch the video. But let me know if you see or notice that he's healing faster. 'Cause that's the only like stat that I could think of is different. Plus I'm assuming it has more HP and that sort of thing. And on the last wave we can, if we want, just run into them. This is... where's the barrager? Is it this guy? Yeah. Another cannoneer. Another priest. The last wave wasn't terrible, so I've got high hopes for this wave too. As soon as they spawn, they just get nuked. Those are the waves that give us the most problems, whenever they spawn in each corner. We have 10 waves on this one. So it's starting to get pretty serious, Napoleon. 4 hours in a chat room a day series. Dude, I saw Napoleon Dynamite in theaters as a kid with one of my uncles and one of my cousins, and I think my little brother was there too. We laughed so hard. To this day, Napoleon Dynamite has been in my life one of the most divisive movies. People either love it or they hate it, and it's just... I'm just like, if you hated it the first time you saw it, watch it again. Watch it again with someone who loves it and just laugh. Just enjoy laughing. Okay, let's see what happens. Rotating around yourself to the left grants plus 25% defense to all allies. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Periodically deal 10 times damage to all enemies or X how many mages you have. We had that one. And then plus 2 critter health. Let's take this one. I mean, I don't know how often that's going to come up, but if I can remember it, I'll roll to the left. Okay, hunter, cannoneer, priest. I mean, these are good things. I mean, I'm hoping to see this stuff. It's like, man, the game's almost over. Give me the goods, man. And just like that, we're getting close to a level 3 cannoneer, which would be massive. But we're not gonna kill. It's only level 22. I'm not gonna kill my income just yet. We've got probably another wave or two before I decide to do that. That was a lot of pickups. They weren't necessarily gonna... I don't know if any of them actually leveled anything for this coming fight here. And we've got 12 waves now, so our HP is going to be perhaps of the utmost importance because we need to sustain. Go the other way. Wow. I feel like this is a Sun Tzu Art of War fighting technique that we've just discovered. I'll take my defensive victory, thank you. And this also makes it so that, like, they're never really hitting the same spot twice if they come straight at me. And maybe our DPS is so high that we can just do this. Dang, we're circling the wagons, boys. Come get some. And we're in a good spot too, because we're not on a spawn location. Holy crap. crap. That was pretty tight. You gotta give me that. That was pretty tight. But now we need big rolls. We need hunters. I want to actually finish something, you know? Okay, that's 2 level 2 priests. What does the priest get? Divine Intervention. Picks 3 units at random and grants them a buff that prevents death once. Oh, that's pretty sick. Oh my gosh, we're so close. Alright guys, I think we're safe to go one more round without getting crazy with the spending. I don't know if this game has more. Let's try our strat again. I don't know if this game has more than 25 levels. I don't know how far this goes. Maybe doing this unlocks. Like a newer, you know, bigger, badder play where we can get a bigger snake. Ooh, we lost our ranger there. So this strat, maybe not the best. Maybe sticking and moving is still what's called for here. Yeah, losing the ranger there. No bueno. That's not throw. Throwing is bad. Heal him up, priest. Man, when the cannoneer whiffs, that also feels a little bit bad. When it hits, it's absolutely devastating, but when it whiffs, it's like... Everything almost dies too fast for the AoE to be all that relevant. Ooh, no, we're losing stuff. And we've got a lot of waves left to go. That's not good. Evasive maneuvers. What's killing us, I think, is that passive. Oh, that's not good. That was one of those seek and destroy dudes. Alright, stay away, man. We can just make it through. Oh no, now it's just a vagrant. Oh no. We're so close, guys. So obviously this is what I was talking about. I didn't expect it to happen this fast, but if we can survive, we'll spend all of our money to try and guarantee that we make it to the next level. I just have to survive. Nothing to it but to do it. No, 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 no. God, these seek and destroy dudes are wrecking me. I don't know how to be more evasive. Dang, I was 3 away. Oh my god. Frustrating, but what can you do? Guys, that's going to be it for me today. I know, I'm disappointed too. That's going to be it. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Brett, channel's Goodtalk Gaming, and I hope you enjoyed today's episode. I'll see you in the next one, guys. Take care.